Yeah, so the thing is that this tour is going to be postponed because the doctor is trying to tell her, listen, they talked to her before. Okay, they talked to her before. Not just when she was in her 20s, but recently, that if you don't slow it down, girl, if you don't get realistic about what you can do right here, right now, it's not going to be fortunate for you next. It may not be fortunate for you next time. It may not be as simple as your body trying to save itself by shutting itself down so it can do the repairs it needs to do, so it can get the rest it needs to get. Okay? Um, Honestly, I really don't know how to start off this video because Brandy has been one of the vocal staples in my life as an artist and a vocalist myself since she first began, back in 94. And at that time, I think it was like 9. Yeah, so, and I hold Brandy to like a high regard as far as like an artist and just her light and her aura when she's on. And there's just something about Brandy, and I can't explain it. I can't put my finger on it, but there's just something about Brandy that is just extra special, you know. But the tragedy lies in her being a the workhorse like me. And so we're going to be getting into these meat potatoes of what led up to, of course, the tragedy of Brandy, unfortunately, not being able to complete that show, and her basically about to face the same fate she faced in her 20s when she actually fainted and her mother had to take her to the hospital in LA. Okay? So it's repeating itself, but this time she's in her 40s, right? We're all in our 40s now, as far as the millennials go, to the very, very, very late Gen Xers, which she actually is, at the tail end of Gen X meets millennial. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Before, of course, we get into the meat potatoes, this is the judge and jury of music, aka Queen Millennial, aka Work Lena the Workhorse, aka Peyton 3.0, artist, musician, entertainer. But what I am not is the content creator, the YouTuber, or the influencer. But as I always say, those are great platform and tools to build that brand business name, reputation up, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you, and I'm talking to you, will join this community today by smashing that like and subscribe button. We are now at 200, what was it, 28 subscribers. I gained about literally 2 to 3, sometimes 4 a day now. Before yesterday was 223. Today is 228. Surprisingly, before 2 days before that was 200 and what was it, 220, whatever. So the point is, I keep gaining them daily, 2 to 3 daily, and sometimes 4 to 5, like yesterday. But the goal by the time that you're done watching this video is going to be 300 subscribers, okay? I don't know what it is at the time that you're watching this video. Now the subscribers could be at 300. I don't know. That means that you need to be 301. Okay, so like I said on the screen, subscribe now. And of course, and like as well. They work better together. And of course, I got a question for you actually. All right, here's the question. How is Brandy's unfortunate medical problem affecting you on a personal level, right? Or you sad and upset like me for Brandy because you just didn't see this coming, or because we don't know what Brandy's life is actually like now, besides, just seeing her do her thing still out here today. We were excited for this tour, and for things like that, something like this to go wrong, it just messes with my heart and just the utmost, especially with everything else we're dealing with now today, particularly in the U.S. or the DS or the CS, corporate states, divided states. Anyway, it just doesn't sit well with me. And I was always just playing Human, one of my favorite albums from Brandy. But anyway, let's talk about it in the comment section. But right now, I really want you to focus on getting your snacks, your drinks, getting on the big screen TV out, of course, because I'm a superstar. And of course, relaxing, is the important part. And this is It's That Girl, or It's Not That Girl. Take us away. All right, this is just a quick checkpoint before we get into the meat potatoes of this. I wanted to know, were you paying attention earlier to me? Did you get your drinks? Did you get your snacks? Did you get the big screen TV out? Because I'm a superstar, right? And are you relaxed as you can be with this particular situation being very upsetting for all of us true Brandy fans out there, and people who are vocalists or upcoming vocalists who are truly inspired by this wonderful woman. Okay, she was a staple in millennials' lives, and just to see this happen later on, we think that she has it together, she's older, all these things, when she's pushing herself very, very hard, but not listening to the body at all. See, me, I push myself hard, but I know my body can handle, and when I know that I'm going too far, I pull back, okay? Because I'm a workhorse through and through, okay? But I know what I can handle, and I know when it's time to take my foot off the brake. But some people, it's just not like that, Anyway, let's do this. I have truly, truly loved Brandy again since she came out with the first single. I was 9, living back in my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I was hooked from that point. Okay, so I literally followed Brandy closely, listen to all her songs, all her bodies of work are absolute masterpieces from, beginning to end. And so I just followed her throughout the rest of her career. And when the first instance of her doing too much, because she had the TV show, she had the music career, movie, she was doing much, and you're thinking, because a lot of us like to think at that time these stars are superhuman, right? Whatever, that they're handling it, better than we ever could, but you come to realize that these people are really just human, right? And so, she has her family there handling the business in the background. She has her brother Ray J that's getting into projecting things with her and its own stuff. But she's putting too much on it. But it's not even that she's putting too much on it. She's putting too much on herself, not properly feeding the body, getting enough sleep at all. And so when you literally neglect the sleeping and the eating as well, and you're pushing yourself like that, it's bound to end up in you causing major damage to your body, particularly fainting like that, being dizzy, or even worse. So that's what happened to her in her early 20s, and she had to take to Cedars-Sinai, I believe, in LA by her mother to hopefully recover in the best way possible, right? Because it'd be a shame if that was it for Brandy at that time, right? Fast forward, 20-something years later, and she's kind of still doing the same thing she was in her 20s, with working too hard, but not providing the body with enough rest and nutrients as it's going to need to even attempt, and I did say the word attempt, to take on the kind of workload that she's taking on again as when she was in her 20s, right? Because, what is it? I think Brandy's a few years older than me, 44, 45, whatever. Okay? Not a spring chicken, but god darn, she's aging like fine wine. Okay? Anyway, her and Monica. But anyway, to sit here and actually hear, because I was literally playing the Human album, especially at a time like this that we're in a country like this, where there seems to be something going on all the time. Economy's out of control. The government shut down. Blah, blah, blah. Millions of people affected. Playing a song in the morning, warming up with love from a human. Just to hear the news, the real news, that this is not a stunt, that she walked off stage because the sound was wrong. It was because she could feel her body literally giving her the fatal warning signal that we're going down and you need to get off the stage, because the body will send you those signals, but it's just the thing that she listened too little too late, and she wasn't in tune with her body, or trying to be in tune with her body as she should have been. Okay, just to unfortunately get that signal from her body, we need to get off the stage or we will be fainting right here. And so that she did. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Have you subscribed yet? You haven't? Well, what are you waiting for, honey? This is the new place to be, okay? All that Mr. B stuff, no offense, and all the other channels that are stale, chasing algorithms, completely formulaic, with no real intention of being authentic, for real. It's all that seems to be out there, honey. But you come to my channel, hon, you come to my channel, and you can feel the authenticity, honey. You can feel the realness, honey. Okay? There's a reason why, especially in the day and age where it's already hard for people to even get subscribers if you're coming in this YouTube game around at this time, honey. Okay, to even get like one or two. So you get like one or two people to go ahead and come in and subscribe. There are literally 200 to 300 people at the time of you watching this that have actually come in and subscribed, become a part of the tribe. So if these people are a part of it, why wouldn't you be? Obviously you're here, you're like-minded, you love Brandy and all the other artists out there, you know, that I probably report on. So what are you waiting for? Okay, you got 200, 300 some people who hopped on a new train. Don't be late to the train. Get on it early, honey. And say you were there towards the beginning. Okay, because I will be here another 2 months later, 3 weeks later, a year later. Okay, So you see the sign right here? Sounds on fire because that's how urgent it is for you to go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button now, okay? I'll give you a chance. I'll wait. Like, honestly, I am still in shock that this is a reality that is happening to Brandy again. Did you subscribe yet? Okay, wonderful. Welcome to the 3.0s. You shall not be disappointed, okay? And now, alright, welcome back to another halftime show starring yours truly. And yes, we shall be getting back to the discussion of our girl, Brandy, and her unfortunate medical situation with its exhaustion. But of course, for now, this is the halftime show starring me, of course, Peyton 3.0, the artist, musician, entertainer, aka the brightest rapper that's MC in the world. Let me lay these bars on you a cappella, but hold up, okay? Because I know the bars I'm about to say is contradictory to what we're talking about, right? Rest, relaxation, recovery, and not overdoing it. But I told you I was working it too, but the difference is that I know how to pull back. And it's my body when I know my body. Let's just say that I know when to pull back when I have to. Anyway, here we go. Ain't got no time to get no rest. Stand up, proving I'm the best. Be working hard just to fill them seats. Go do a show every day, every week. I gotta pat myself on the back. I was saying how I do it like that. Y'all gotta stay out there in them drinks. When you hit down, just think of me. And now we want to put a pause on that so I can go ahead and promote one of my singles. I did this a while ago, but a lot of people in the general public enjoy this. This is called Turn Up, Let the Music Kill You. One of my music videos. Hope you like it. Here you go. What I'm talking about, that's what I need. I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever. Some y'all turn to the drugs, the alcohol, the food. But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Work so hard that the bills are high. All you do is cry me a freaking try. Punch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief. But you got this beef for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munch your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in no rush. You need and brush, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some for relief in you. Time to get out with the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump, turn that music loud. I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving your feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Get the stress in, no need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up.
show. But like a man, so gotta get out and your joint, never self-destroy. You got issues and you think you're through. No one gets lucky, but you get a fucking clue. The nightlight, knowing it feels right. Let the music make you hold it and touch your soul. Get crazy to your dance, baby. DJ keep spinning them hits every record lit. Life is amazing, dance floor is blazing. When you get in, feel the flow, you should self-control. It's toxic, level like boxing. Feel the music permeate, what's my hands create. Can't refuse it, go ahead and use it. Music is kitty, empty, that's all ready to speak. That's where they hear it, go ahead and get it. Touch yourself, never receive, ready to achieve. Turn that music loud, I wanna see them hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat, shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress in, no need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Now everybody, move your body. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. I wanna see y'all bounce and twerk. Shit the ground, let me see the thing work. Step up, gotta lose your mind. It's the music and seek you find. I wanna see y'all bounce and twerk. Shit the ground, let me see the thing work. Come on, get your body right. Let loose for yourself tonight. I wanna see y'all bounce and twerk. Shit the ground, let me see the thing work. Hey, time make a dance tonight. Don't lose me out of sight. I wanna see y'all bounce and twerk. Shit the ground, let me see the thing work. The music can release the stress. So come on, everybody, yes, yes. Turn that music loud. I wanna see no hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress in. No need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Now everybody, move your body. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Woo! Shake. Twerk. Drop. Shake. Twerk. Drop. Shake. Twerk. Drop. Come on. Turn that music loud. I wanna see them hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress in. No need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Now everybody, move your body. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up.
Well, all right. So that was my single, my music video, called "Turn Up Let the Music Heal You." It is not where I am musically right now, but it's a song in which I will perform literally everywhere anybody asks me to, over and over again, because it is a song for a widespread people out there to heal themselves with the power of great music, right? And so you have to go back and to find the great music that really does something for you and heals you on a certain level, then that's what you have to do. So that's what that song is really dedicated for and it's all about. So, and I wrote that song, yes I did. Wrote, recorded it and all that stuff. Vocal directed myself, layered it, I did all that. Only thing I didn't do was create the beat and engineer. But anyway, if you love that, please let me know if you want the link to the video so you watch it yourself on your own time. If you want the link to the actual SoundCloud for the audio as well as other songs I've done over the years since 2012, then when I started my independent journey, then please let me know and I'll drop the link to that as well. All right, well, let's go ahead before we get back into Brandy. I want to sing for you a cappella, okay? Merry Christmas. Yes, it's already that season. And no, you're not looking at AI, okay? See, AI can never touch this, okay? AI can never do it good as this, okay? So you can just forget it. This is Au Natural again from the universe brought to you by the universe, okay? Anyway, we're going to have yourself a merry little Christmas. Here we go. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Hang a shining star upon my highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas time. Merry Christmas. Yeah, so the thing is that this tour is going to be postponed because the doctor is trying to tell her, listen, they talked to her before. Okay, they talked to her before. Not just when she was in her 20s, but recently, that if you don't slow it down, girl, if you don't get realistic about what you can do right here, right now, it's not going to be fortunate for you next. It may not be fortunate for you next time. It may not be as simple as your body trying to save itself by shutting itself down so it can do the repairs it needs to do, so it can get the rest it needs to get. Okay? We're only getting older here. We're not getting younger. And like I said, you think that Brandy, from the outside, it looks like Brandy is taking care of herself. It looks like she gets all the vitamins and the food she eats is nutritional. It looks like that from the outside, but that's just the thing. Brandy just has very good genes, like I do, and her family, where she ages like fine wine. Like, I look a lot younger than I actually am as well, but I know for a fact that I ain't no spring chicken. So I gotta modify how I move these days to what I could move back then. Now, I had the tools and I was motivated back then like I am today. Baby, it'll be a different story in a different world for me. But that's neither here nor there, and you cannot go back. That's just the facts of life. Anyway, Brandy, I don't know, girl. What just wasn't listening. She wanted to please this person and her fans and blah. She got to make this money, girl. And I want to say that especially as you're getting into your older ages and older decades, the body has to come first. So I've learned personally, and like I said, once again, I'm not that much younger than Brandy, right? She's born in 79. I was born in 85. Okay? That I listen to my body. I'm in tune with her because I learned that I have to be in order to not have that happen. And I don't have first of all, we're in America, folks. We're in America. I don't have the type of money that Brandy has to go to the hospital and cover a bill, right? I mean, I've already had a few health scare things happen to me that were major already, mainly in 2024, getting sick earlier this year, with a major cough, and some trainer at a resort giving it to me, and I just started working there. But I try to avoid the hospital at all costs, honey. Okay, my motto is figuring out ways next time so I don't get sick. Okay, or if something doesn't happen even though we're not really in control all the time of all that, but there's so many things that we're facing out here that it's almost impossible not to run into some kind of medical or health issue. But for you to actually like inflict it intentionally on yourself, even though you knew the warning signs beforehand, that's a different story. As in trying to not knowing what was coming to you, and it happened to you. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, Brandy wasn't slowing down. The doctors had gave her the warning. Okay? Brandy wasn't slowing down. And the doctors basically were giving her multiple warnings. Right? And for her to finally put on the tour that we all been waiting for and putting the few the rest, that's out there in Discord for years since we were teenagers. For those of us who are as old as me, right? And Brandy. Just for on a second, literally the second, you listening? The second mother effing night of the tour, leg of the tour, for this health issue to spring up, not out of nowhere, because when you have a health condition like that of exhaustion and overdoing it, there are signs that appear in your body way before that's trying to warn you. So she wasn't dealing with this. She was just like, I'm the superwoman, basically, what she had to be telling herself. I'm gonna go out here and do this. I'm Brandy. People want to see me. I'm still hot. I'm still that girl. Yes, Brandy. Yes, you are. But you are not Superwoman. You are not Supergirl. I mean, your album Human, that you at one point called a disaster album, which my jaw was on the floor when you said that, because that's one of your best albums in your catalog. And I know you gave a new leaf and a new eye since Sarah, your daughter, listened to it. But that album was everything. And right now, you need that album more than ever. I believe the quote was, or they said it was, that she said in the hospital that I really guess I am just human. Yes, girl. Obviously you are. Okay? Let's not lose our minds on our heads. The flashback should have came in your 20s. What happened to you when these particular warning signs of your body emerged? But they didn't. But you didn't listen to them. So now you're in this hospital. I'm going to pay this bill. I mean, you got the money because you're Brandy and you're doing well. You're doing probably more than well. But that's not the point. Why waste your money on another medical bill in this country that doesn't really care about your health in the first place? Just the money you got in your pocket, what kind of insurance you have, what kind of job you have to take advantage. Then having that money for your later years to coast off of when you no longer feel like performing, to put into your daughter, so that you won't have to work as hard in a country that seems to be going down the hill, should she decide to still live here in the States. All that to say is that I wish a speedy recovery for Brandy, but not just a speedy recovery for Brandy, that she listens to her body, becomes in tune right now, from now on. Now, obviously, she's postponing the tour because she's got to actually rest. She has to actually rest now. So It might be a disappointment. I'm sure, hopefully, you're going to get your refunds. Hopefully, you're going to get your refunds. If not, let me know in the comment section why not. Or, hopefully, maybe they let you hold on to the tickets until the rescheduling of the tour. But it will most likely be postponed because of Brandy's exhaustion issues, overdoing it issues. So she needs to rest, okay, for several weeks. Anyway, this is Peyton 3.0, the artist, musician, entertainer, not the content creator, YouTuber, or influencer. I want to know what your thoughts are. Have you shed tears for this issue? Are you gravely upset? Are you surprised? Is your jaw on the floor for the medical exhaustion issues that Brandy is facing, and that she's actually in the hospital when none of us knew this was even going on? Okay, but most of us ain't really talk about our medical issues to people that we are around, that we consider to be family or friends. Let's be honest. Okay, it's usually when it's showing up and it's obvious that we can't hide it, and so people notice what's going on. But anyway, I want to know what you think in the comment section. Let's have a discussion about Brandy and its unfortunate exhaustion debacle that has taken her down. Okay. Anyway, have you the sign is back on fire, folks, because it needs some of y'all just procrastinators. Subscribe, okay? You won't regret it, okay? You won't regret it. Subscribe and like. They work better together, okay? And I'll see you in the comment section. Are you still here? This episode's over. Oh, you subscribed? Well, welcome to the 3.0s. You shall not be disappointed. Oh, you know what? I'm also going to put, because you subscribed, as a bonus, the Brandy episode I did, another episode on my channel I did about Brandy, and on the screen, any moment it should pop up, okay? But right now, let's focus on this discussion about Brandy and the encouragement we're going to give her to actually listen to her body in the future. So this doesn't happen or is worse in the future again. Because remember, we're only getting what? We're only getting older. That's it. That's all, point blank at a period. We are only getting older.
Gonna make hits, gonna make boys hit. 10 which